1. Nature, silent feature and preamble of Constitution of India. What is preamble? Discuss its importance in the interpretation of the Constitution. Full stop. Can preamble be amended? Refer to question law. Refer to question law. Yeah, refer to question law. Refer to question law. Meaning of preamble. The term preamble mean in introduction to a statute. Introduction to a statute. Introduction to meaning of preamble. The term preamble mean in introduction to a statute. इंट्रोडक्शन टू ए स्टैच्यूट स्टैच्यूट होता कानून स्टैच्यूट मतलब कानून की इंट्रोडक्शन है ये प्रेम्बल द टर्म प्रेम्बल द टर्म प्रेम्बल मीन इन इंट्रोडक्शन टू ए स्टैच्यूट introduction to a statute full stop this thus it is the introductory part of the constitution full stop preamble is used for the interpretation preamble is used for the interpretation of the constitution full stop it basically provide what the maker have thought while framing the statute फ्रेमिंग द स्टेच्यूट हो गया STATUT स्टेट्यूट्स फ्रेमिंग द स्टेच्यूट हो गया फ्रेमिंग द स्टेच्यूट स्टेच्यूट फ्रेमिंग द स्टेच्यूट व्हाट द मेकर हैव थॉट वाइल फ्रेमिंग द स्टेच्यूट STATUT स्टेच्यूट full stop therefore if there is any ambiguity in the provision if there is any ambiguity in the provision judge refer to the preamble to understand what had been in the mind of the makers while writing this provision while writing this provision case law बारूबेरी केस AR 1960 बारूबेरी केस इन केस लो बेरूबारी केस 1960 बेरूबारी BERU बेरू BARE बेरूबेरी केस बेरूबारी केस The Supreme Court said that the preamble to the Constitution is a key to open the mind of the makers and open the mind of the maker so the general purpose for which they made the cervical provision in the Constitution. Cervical provision in the Constitution full stop. Preamble whether a part of the Constitution. Preamble whether a part of the Constitution in Berubari case. BERU Berubari case the Supreme Court held that the preamble was not a part of the Constitution and therefore it could never be regarded as a source of any power full stop but in Keswanand Bharati versus State of Kerala AIR 1973 यानी कि KESAVANANDA Keswanand Bharati the Supreme Court reject the above view and held that the preamble is the part of the Constitution full stop the preamble was enacted and adopted by the same procedure as the rest of the Constitution full stop it was put to vote in Constituent Assembly Constituent Assembly by a motion which stated that the preamble stand part of the Constitution and the motion was adopted full stop the court in Keswanand Bharati case observed further that preamble did not walk before the Constitution is said about the preamble to the United States Constitution. Thus, after the observation made by Supreme Court in the above decision, about decision, there seem to be in no doubt doubt in holding that the holding that there seem to be no doubt in holding that holding that the preamble to the preamble to the Indian Constitution is an integral part of the Constitution. Full stop. Purpose or objective or content of the preamble. Content of the preamble. The word we the people of India. We the people of India. We the people of India. Purpose over objective. Purpose over objects over content of the preamble. Preamble, preamble, the word we the people of India, the opening word of the preamble declare in ambiguous term, unambiguous term, UNAMBIGUOC, unambiguous term, unambiguous term that it is the people of India. It is the people of India who have adopted, enacted, and given to himself the Constitution. Full stop. It declare therefore that the source of authority under the Constitution is the people of India, and there is no subordination. There is no subordination to any external authority. Full stop. The preamble of the Constitution declare India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Democratics and republic, sovereign. In the word of the in the word sovereign, 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 SOVE SOVEREIGN, sovereign. In the word of coolie, COOLEY, coolie, a state is a sovereign when there reside within itself a supreme court and absolute power, acknowledging no superior, acknowledging no superior. Sovereign, in the word of coolie, a state is sovereign. SOVEREING, sovereign when there reside within itself a supreme court and absolute power, acknowledging no superior. The term sovereign used in the preamble seem to have been taken from Article 5 of the Constitution of Air. The term sovereign used in the preamble seem to have been taken from Article 5 of the Constitution of Array. Full stop. It explains that India is no more dependent upon any outside authority. It it explain that India is no more dependent upon any outside authority. Full stop. However, here membership of Commonwealth of Nation, wealth of nation and that of the United Nation do not affect her sovereignty to any extent. हो गया sovereignty to any extent. Her membership of Commonwealth of Nation and that of United Nation do not affect her sovereignty to any extent. Socialist, the term socialist was inserted in the preamble by the Constitution 42वें Amendment Act 1976. Full stop. The term socialist literally mean a political system that advocates state ownership of the mean of the production, distribution, and exchange. Whoever in Excel where was a Union of India. Axelware was in Union of India 1979. 97. Axelware, Axelware versus Union of India AIR 1979. Axelware EXEL Axelware versus Union of India. Axelware versus Union of India AIR 1979. Supreme Court observed that the addition of word socialist might enable the court to LEA and lean more in favor of nationalization and state ownership of the industry, full stop. But so long private ownership is recognized, the principle of socialism, socialism cannot be punished to such an extent so as to ignore completely the interest of the private owners, full stop. The thus Indian economic aim at mix economy. Thus, Indian economy aim at mixed economy, secular. The term secular was inserted by the 42वां Amendment Act 1976 and explain that the state does not recognize any religion as a state religion and it treated all religion equal, full stop. The concept of secularism was already implicit in the provision contained in the article 25 to 30 of the constitution, full stop. Secular. The term secular was inserted by the 42वां Amendment Act 1976 and explained that the state does not recognize any religion as a state religion and it treat all religion equally. Full stop. The concept of the secularism, secularism, was already implicit in the provision contained in Article 25 to 30 of the Constitution in case law SR Bombay versus Union of India 1994. In case law SR Bombay BOMMAI Bombay versus Union of India AR 1994. The concept of the secularism, secularism was very much embedded in our constitutional philosophy. The concept of secularism was very much embedded in our constitutional philosophy. Full stop. What was the implicit early head? हो गया Bombay. In case of SR Bombay versus Union of India 1994. The concept of secularism, secularism was very much embedded in our constitutional philosophy. What was implicit early has been made explicit by the Constitution 42वां Amendment in 1976. Thought it is difficult to explain secularism secularism because it is in elastic term, but the court explain it by saying that it is a passive attitude to religion, tolerance, tolerance, and hence a positive concept of equal treatment of all religion. Equal treatment of all religion.